Hi, welcome to the BioBreak podcast. I'm your host, Ben, and I'm here with Jack, Echo, and Tristan. Guys, how are y'all doing?
Fantastic.
Really? That's all you're going to say? Well, anyways, so, guys, this coming week is Thanksgiving. So what are you guys' plans for Thanksgiving?
Tossing everything in the trash and just burn everything alive.
Tristan, seriously.
Why do you have to talk sometimes? Like,
I was about to say, why do you have to talk?
Oh, I guess
I'm eating and crashing.
You did ask us a fucking question.
Yeah,
I did, but can you not take?
Yeah,
but
but
can
you're
you
being
not
real
take anything serious? Like, yeah, take stuff seriously,
man.
Tristan. Come on now.
I mean, I don't think things seriously sometimes.
Then why are you even here?
Well, I'm alright. I'm leaving.
No, don't. I'm not inviting him back.
I was gonna say, then why do you get pissy every time something goes wrong in League?
Oh yeah, right? Okay, so anyways, seriously, what are you guys' plans for this Thanksgiving? I know Dalton was delayed today because he was cleaning up his house.
I'm eating chicken.
I'm having my grandparents over, and I'm eating and crashing. That's about it.
Nice. Jack, what about you?
I'm eating chicken and avoiding human interaction.
Sounds like a plan. Tristan, what are you actually doing?
I want to avoid human interactions, but I gotta go to my grandmother's, so... Ugh.
Well, it's just gonna be it's just gonna be you, your dad, and your grandma, right?
No.
Who else is gonna be there? Oh, and Brandon.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably his brother.
Well, nobody likes Brandon.
Nobody likes you, fam.
Would you rather deal with me or Brandon?
Brandon, honestly. If we're gonna be real here.
Get fucked.
Wow. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to my brother's house. We have like a bunch of people that are going to show up. So, yeah, there's probably going to be 30 of us in total.
So,
because...
what are you, some kind of YouTuber?
Yeah, this is kind of boring, fam. You got to get into the saucy stuff. Do you not know how to run a podcast?
Take it from here, Dalton.
Get saucy.
Alright, so a lot of things been happening in the, gaming community, gaming side of things. You got new champions coming out in Overwatch. You got preseason starting in League. Blizzard making a fucking mistake, adding a god-awful mobile game. Let's start there. Let's start with Blizzard. What do y'all think about Blizzard at this moment in time?
Well, personally, since I play World of Warcraft, I absolutely love Blizzard, but...
Well, let's
hold up.
About Blizzard? What do you think about their choices, what they're doing right now with their company in general?
Yeah, I don't like what's happening. I don't like that they're switching to starting to make mobile games. Everybody's known Blizzard for the past 27 years, I think is how long it's been open, as PC games. Like, most of their games you can't even get on console. They are a PC game company, and now they're switching to mobile.
Yeah.
It's not a switch.
They're not switching. They're just porting an older game over to the, mobile is all it is.
It's
even
not
still,
exactly
even still.
It's not even made by them, really. The Diablo Immortal has basically been outsourced to a Chinese company.
Right.
Yeah, plus the deal is they're trying to expand.
Yeah.
So that way they reach to a wider audience in the mobile community.
And from a business perspective, it makes sense because there's a lot of money in the mobile market.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's switch off stuff that people don't like about him. The new Overwatch character. What do y'all think about her, Ash?
See, I don't play Overwatch, so I'm just gonna weigh out here.
I'm just gonna say one word about the character.
Bob. Okay, I thought you were about to say.
That's 3 words.
Anyways,
how?
Jack, what do you think?
Jack,
Big on the Butler.
Oh.
Big on the Butler.
Yeah,
we should use the acronym, but it still works.
So Jack, since you're the only one of us that actually plays competitive, what do you think of Ash? Because the only time any of us we've all played Ash, but we played her in League because that's where she belongs.
I feel like Ash in Overwatch,
a different character.
Yeah, Ash in Overwatch, her design is rather basic, and it isn't really anything flashy like we have previously with like Orisa and Bastion, things that are really noticeable. But
Doomfist.
Doomfist, like things that
Come
jump
on.
out at you. She's pretty.
Well, she still stands out from the rest of them. She has a different enough silhouette that you can immediately recognize her.
But what I'm saying is, she's not one of the more memorable characters, but she does seem like she's going to be I haven't played her, of course, but she looks like she's going to be very fun and strong if you can learn how to play her.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a female McCree, kind of.
I mean, not really.
She's weird in the sense that she is very long range, but also can be very close range.
So they're adding another sniper to the game, even less reasons to play, because you know what? Balance.
She's not quite a sniper. I don't know how you would really.
Well, she kind of is. She's like a short range to mid range with her scoping attached when it's mid range.
I mean, but still, if she had shots as a one shot, unless you're a tank.
She doesn't. No, you can't. You cannot one shot with her.
You can't. Okay. Finally, Blizzard figured out some balancing.
If I'm not mistaken, when scoped in, you have to take 3 headshots. Don't quote me on this because I honestly really don't know. I watched a video on her when she first came out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well.
From what I heard, that her bomb does AOE plus it burns people.
Yeah, so. Her dynamite is very interesting because it blows up and deals damage in an AoE, but also ignites people.
Yeah.
Okay.
It does a dot effect.
I was about to say, so could it also one shot?
Kind of, because
it can one shot the squishies between the initial explosion and the dot.
Yeah. It's
so and this does she have this level 1 or is this her ult? I haven't seen her.
That is her E.
It's her E.
Okay, so she has it level 1. Yeah. Blizzard still needs to learn balance. You don't need to give Chink.
Not really, because you can heal through that very easily.
But how many healers actually pay attention? Let's be honest here.
All of them.
Health packs are all over the place too, fam.
Oh, I've heard about health packs.
Plus, it doesn't really do enough damage on its own.
Yeah, plus she flies.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she flies.
I didn't know she flew.
Not literally, no. She can
lift herself. It's kind of like Junkrat's mines.
It's kind of, but it's just a single shot.
And it does 90 damage up close.
Oh wow! In the other Discord,
it launches her back and it launches enemies back as well.
Well, in our league Discord, somebody just posted a picture of Ash in the new. What is her pet's name? What is that thing called?
Bob. Big Omnic Butler. Bob.
Okay.
Yeah. Bob, on the other hand, that is extremely powerful.
That's her ultimate, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Yeah, her ult's very powerful.
Yeah, you could pretty easily break a choke point with that.
That's good.
What he does is whenever you spawn him, he's got a big health bar. He charges, knocks up whenever he hits, and then he locks onto you and has like a machine gun effect.
Yeah, kind of like Torbjorn's turret.
Yeah, he's basically just a giant moving Torbjorn turret.
But you can also nano boost him. You can throw healing. You can do he's pretty much another hero on your team.
Right.
Yeah, he's kind of
anything you can do to a hero, you can do to him.
It's
okay. I forget. Does he have a time duration?
Yeah, of course.
5 seconds.
Right. Oh, Blizzard finally balanced something.
It's definitely not 5.
Well, no, it's 15 actually.
It's something, but yeah, it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears from a more serious game to a very lighthearted game. The new Spyro, the Spyro remakes just came out. How do y'all feel about that?
See,
I haven't heard about.
I was about to say I'd never heard any of that coming out.
I used to play a lot of Spyro when I was younger.
So did I. I grew up on Spyro. I didn't know they remade any of them. Matter of fact, I probably still have all my Spyro games behind me.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I haven't played it personally, but I've seen a lot on it and I've heard a lot on it. And it looks gorgeous. It's
really?
So pretty. Yes, and I like what they did with Spyro because if you remember the what's it called? The one Skylanders game. Yes. Spyro looked awful in that game.
I have that Skylanders game because nieces and nephews.
Awful. Yeah, the Spyro was awful in that game.
Multiple of them.
In this game, he looks absolutely phenomenal. And people who've played it, I've only heard good things about the game. It feels like the original Spyro. Everything just feels good. It feels right. The only thing that I lied. I have heard bad things. The camera. You have to fight the camera a lot.
Fight
The camera
that
is
camera.
I don't know
subpar.
what.
We are fighting
But-
cameras.
Yeah,
The game
but I don't
overall,
know. I don't know
it's-
why they didn't fix it. Like, it's like that was the one thing I hated about Spyro.
It's a
was just,
feature.
like,
It's
the
a feature.
I was about to say,
Hey, it's a feature, not a bug.
I know it's a feature, but
it's a
still,
bug. I was about to say, one of the things Spyro is famous for is trippy cameras, because, like, anytime you, like, charge or something, the camera's just like, I'm out of here.
But something
Like,
that
takes you on
a lot of
action
people-
shots.
A lot of people
This
have
shit I'm out.
applauded the game for is the dragons you save. Now they're so unique between them. You can tell which one's which, and the voice acting is
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Another game that seems to have been a pretty big flop is Fallout 76.
Really? Is it a
Has it?
flop?
I've heard it's a horrible flop.
My
I've heard very mixed things about it.
I've heard
Yeah.
the only things I've heard about it is it's awful.
my guild chat
Why-
is like
It's
blowing
4
up about it.
times. Isn't it 4 times the size of New Vegas?
Google says
It's
about
huge.
53% of people like this game.
I've heard only bad things. Like, it's a massive map, but only 26 people can be on it. One of the best parts of all the Fallout games, or I should say, the Bethesda Fallout games, is the story, your interactions with the NPCs, what you get from them. Yeah, they took it all out. No NPCs.
Have
But-
you played the game
Whoa.
though?
Okay,
but
hold up,
also
hold up. Time out.
Also, there are NPCs.
So yeah,
only
there are.
the enemies. Only
So-
the enemies.
no,
so-
there are quest givers.
I was about to say, there's
NPCs
quest
too,
givers.
robots.
But like the best
There's
part
also
of it,
shopkeepers.
but like the best part of it were just the random NPCs.
Yeah, just the
that you
random
get, different
NPCs. They did take
NPCs.
out a lot of the random NPCs. There's still a few, but there's
lot of
not
this-
nearly as many.
The
But
story
anyways,
I've heard,
let me
the story's
read.
nowhere near as solid as
Let Dalton.
in other games.
Let me read what my guild chat said. So somebody said, "Hey, how are you enjoying Fallout 76?" Another person, "It's fantastic, bugs like crazy, but it's almost like an additional enemy to fight every time I log in." Somebody else said, how about that vending machine quest?" And then the same person said, "It's fantastic." Said, "That was our next stop, so don't know. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually."
I don't know. I've heard bad things about the game in general. There's a
Yeah.
lot they could. It's what
My
I
guild
heard
chat
was,
loves it.
what I've heard is they release it's kind of like the deal with No Man's Sky. They released an incomplete game.
Yeah, I
There's
have
a lot
heard
that
that.
needs to be fixed.
I
There's a
have
lot
heard
that
that.
needs to be added. It's incomplete, but they still released it when it wasn't ready.
I've also
Yeah.
heard that it makes League of Legends spaghetti code look like super organized, like the Matrix.
I've
Like,
heard
it's
it makes
buggy.
Dead by Daylight spaghetti code look
I
phenomenal.
was about to say, Dead by Daylight spaghetti code is pretty bad,
Dude,
man.
Dead by Daylight isn't even a game. It's a bug. There's a game in my bug. Like,
Yeah, the
It's
game's
like,
legit
oh.
just a giant bug
It's just
itself.
a fun bug,
it's
man.
so buggy.
It's
but that
Cho'Gath.
just-
It's Cho'Gath.
Oh my god, your
Or,
jokes are awful.
I
Okay,
know.
fine, let me make a World of Warcraft one. It's a Nubarak. Really, Jack? Nothing? Okay.
No, that was just terrible.
Well,
No,
here's one. I don't know if y'all know much about this, but if you didn't know, Undertale has
Nope.
gotten a sequel.
We are not
I
touching that.
don't
Yep,
want to touch
screw
Not touching that one?
Undertale.
No, go.
Well,
no.
I mean,
I'm
it's a phenomenal game. Undertale is a really good game. Its fan base, not so much.
I don't
And-
really. I'm
and here
pretty
comes
meh
this-
towards both of those.
And here comes
things.
the small amount of rage coming over towards the people that like it.
I mean, I love the game. I love the game. Just the fan base is fucking cancer.
Like League.
Yeah,
Great, great
so.
game.
I mean,
And-
at least it's not like oh god, at least it's not like oh god, what am I thinking of?
We
Like,
don't
getting
know. None of
Overwatch
us
with all
want to
the kids
venture
and
into
crap
your
like that.
mind.
Anyways, let's talk about something I don't really know much about, but this is something that I feel like Jack would be able to talk a lot about. The Call
Hello.
of Cthulhu game.
Oh yeah, I've played a bit of that, but I
What
haven't
is your
actually
opinion on it?
finished it.
I've heard it was.
Um,
I've heard it was bad. I've
It's,
heard it did not live up to expectations. What do you think?
yeah, I'm only 4 hours in, but yeah,
It's
about
more
3
than I've
hours.
committed to almost every game I've ever played.
It quickly goes into stealth survival horror game, and it's kind of unnecessarily stressful, which contrasts with the first few hours, and where you're just walking around in a pretty interesting mystery setting and discovering and figuring out how to get around to your goal.
Gotcha. Oh, by the way, Jack,
I-
your microphone's skipping a little bit, so
Oh.
move it a little closer if you can.
All right. There's
From what I'm
I
feeling,
haven't-
Readjust his sound. Hold up.
well, from what I'm feeling towards the game itself, is that it's kind of become like Jack said, it's the first 4 hours you get turns into a survival horror.
survival.
Yeah, it's kind of similar towards
Wait.
Amnesia.
Survival.
Tristan, you played it?
No, I just heard about it.
Oh, whoever that was that just hit your mic. Ow.
But yeah, it's
Isn't me.
That hurt like a
Yeah, it was him.
bitch.
Yeah, it feels like it's more like when it turns to be that point, it turns into Amnesia: Dark Descent.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
Although it seems to me that a lot of the levels have puzzles that can be solved multiple ways, but I haven't been able to actually test that out yet.
I mean, it is a puzzle horror adventure, so
Yeah.
it's kind of the point.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I haven't seen
haven't either.
anything on
I
it
haven't
except
either.
I've heard it wasn't that good. But I'll take your word for it.
It's worth a shot if it's on sale because the story genuinely is interesting and it does capture the Lovecraftian elements, but it's just kind of turns stealth survival horror.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Now here's
So,
I got
actually,
it.
I got this. So,
You got it?
yeah. So, I know everybody's probably heard enough of Dalton, but I'm about to open a can of worms that needs to be opened. So there is a new game coming out. I know I played this game on the PlayStation 2. Not this game, but one of the prequels. Dalton, what are your thoughts on Kingdom Hearts 3?
Oh, I am so hyped, but so sad at the same time.
Why are you
'Cause
sad?
Right now I am currently playing through all of the games over again. Right now I'm on Chain of Memories because I didn't want to download an emulator for Game Boy Advance to play Chain of Memories, but I'm playing them all. And one of the biggest thing that hits me hard, if you haven't seen the trailers for it, in one of the trailers it shows that Aqua is with the organization now.
By the way,
and
Dalton
that-
has a massive boner for Aqua.
Oh, dude, Aqua is my favorite character in the entire franchise.
You say Team Aqua.
Team Aqua.
I just revealed what I was going to say. You say Aqua.
Don't look at Team Aqua.
You say Aqua, and I just immediately think to Team Aqua from Pokemon.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna
exactly what I was
say.
thinking too. Just
But-
like,
From what I've seen on
just my
all of the
immediate-
trailers with
immediate thought.
gameplay, the game is so beautiful. The worlds, they look amazing, especially the Pirates of the Caribbean world. It looks so realistic, which is something we haven't seen in Kingdom Hearts games in the past. It also looks like the fighting system has been improved a lot. It's a lot more fluid, a lot smoother. Just it looks fun. The game looks a lot of fun. One thing that kind of upsets me, but it's a change, but it's not necessarily a bad change, is they changed the main song. It's always been simple and easy, right?
right.
Planet B remix, it's always been that, but they've changed it in this game, and I don't know how I feel about that. It's nice, but it's not as good.
Right. I have
feels
not
so
heard it.
unreal. It just feels so unreal that they're finally releasing it instead of putting it off and putting it off and putting it
Yeah.
off.
That's what a lot of people have said, especially our buddy Elijah. So, shifting gears again, Jack, you can probably sit this one out. So, the four of us here in this chat right now,
Hooray.
3 of us play League of Legends pretty religiously.
Read
Jack,
your fucking mind there.
Jack,
Praise the sun.
you don't even play Leona. You're
Wait,
bad
what?
with Leona.
No, I don't.
Tristan,
was
stay
Dark
out of
Souls.
this.
Yeah, that's
Anyways.
Dark Souls, dude.
Still, but
Wait,
Leona, Sun
yeah.
God, I mentioned League of Legends.
Well, still.
Anyways,
League
so
of Legends is the Dark Souls of MOBAs.
The reason why is
It
since
really
Tristan's
is.
son
No,
is
that's Dota.
Hold on.
Actually,
The reason,
no, that's Dota.
I love how we're
Shut
just
up.
going to keep talking over Tristan just so he can't speak. So anyways,
He's
Jack
so-
absolutely
Fuck
hates
up,
League of
you
Legends. The rest of
No.
us love it.
I'm mostly indifferent. to
See,
it,
Jack
but it
quit playing
upsets
League of
me
Legends
to
because he
play.
played against the toxic Zed and got camped by the jungler.
That's.
We can all feel his pain.
I don't remember any of that.
I do.
okay,
Eidetic
hold on.
memory.
Okay, so the reason why shut the fuck up before I castrate you and feed it to a goat. Anyway, the reason why I said
Yes, we get it.
yeah, I was about to say because
Oh
you're
my
like,
god. Oh my god.
you fuckers.
Anyways, this brings me on a topic that I've been looking forward to talk about. The fact they're trying to get rid of the meta.
I was about to say Season 9
You're-
release, but their whole thing with Season 9 is
How
break
do
the
you
meta.
How do you get rid of a meta?
You do stupid things like Zed Jungle, and I punish you for it.
Well, alright, the thing is, personally, I like that. I don't
Yeah,
like
but
having set in stone, this person has to go this lane, can't do anything, this role is like this no matter what.
See,
I like off meta. I like being able to pick
and I can
on-hit
understand
Vigor
that.
top.
I can understand
On-hit-
that, and some things like on hit Vigor top do work, but some stuff like Zed Jungle, Soraka Jungle, or Yasuo.
It
Well,
can
Yasuo
work.
ADC works. Yes, it can work, Dalton,
If
but
you-
if you throw a pig hard enough, it can fly too. Pigs have a natural lifting body effect. Everything on this planet does. If you throw a pig at a high enough velocity, it will fly. But it doesn't mean it's going to work enough times to warrant it. Something like on hit Vigor does. Something like Soraka Jungle does not. I've played both Rakan and Leona Jungle. They're both a lot of fun. I understand the off meta. It's just there's a difference between off meta and retardation.
I've seen, believe it or not, I've seen Soraka Jungles carry games.
I've played Soraka
I've
Jungle
seen
before.
Soraka ADC carry
Well, that
games.
explains everything,
Soraka,
doesn't
okay,
it?
Soraka ADC is surprisingly broken.
No, they built it. They built it full AP. Didn't even build 80. Built
Have
full
you
AP.
have you ever played crit Soraka? Her heals can crit.
No, they cannot.
They used to be able to.
No, they haven't.
Okay, well then somehow she had enough health and like mana and enough whatever to heal for 1 billion health.
But like I'm saying,
You're a
I
billion
like
health.
Thank you.
Yeah.
they're removing
Tristan, quit dick
the
riding.
meta.
They're trying to remove the meta. In reality, the players are what creates the meta. They're trying to get players to stop. It's just a fight between the Daltons of this world and the Elijahs.
Yeah.
By the way, Elijah would not go off meta if you had a gun to his head.
no,
If
he
you
wouldn't.
hold a gun to his head and say, play Gangplank ADC, he will tell you to shoot him.
What about a rocket launcher?
Who? What now? Who are you specifying?
What?
What about rocket launcher? The fuck?
What about a rocket launcher?
If you put a rocket
You
launcher
mean
to I
Jinx?
follow. No, I follow.
just-
I
no,
follow.
just a
Okay,
regular-
let me explain Jack's
just a
train of
regular
thought.
Bazooka.
Let me explain Jack's train of thought, Tristan. He heard put a gun to his head, but he was like, "What if you put a rocket launcher to his head?" Everybody else listening
I
heard.
thought- okay,
Everybody else listening
rocket
heard.
Launcher. I thought he said
What
that
would
randomly. I
you
was like,
would you play a
fucking
rocket
like-
launcher bot lane?
How would that even work? First off,
Heimerdinger ADC, man. Rocket launcher bot lane.
I've seen it work. I've seen it
I
work.
have too. I've seen even when people try to play Heimerdinger support, he eventually turns into the ADC.
But
Steals all the damn CS.
another thing in the league community, the Tyler 1 versus Cutie Pie
Oh,
wrestling.
I am
event.
excited for that. What team are y'all on? Cutie Pie or Tyler?
That's what I'm thinking. Honestly, I'm feeling the Cutie Pie, fam. I
Dude,
really am.
I'm Tyler,
Dude, that's
man.
gonna be
I
fucking
love
good.
Tyler. He's so funny, but I'm feeling Cutie.
Yeah, Cutie even has one of the players doing inting sign for God's sakes.
I'm going to
Does he?
turn your volume down.
Yes,
You
he
look loud
does.
as hell.
Dude, I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be a good event.
It really is. I'm going to enjoy this.
This is gonna
So-
be one of my favorite league events they've had in a while.
So before we get off the subject of League of Legends, the other changes in Season 9, the tower mechanics, and the new rune secondary stats.
I like the rune thing.
I
but
do
the
too.
Towers.
The towers are going to be
that is
obnoxious.
That's gonna be busted.
I'm literally gonna play
not
Demolish Udyr
necessarily,
in the
because
jungle. I'm just gonna play Demolish
You
Udyr
get,
every game.
you get so much gold for clearing a tower now. It's ridiculous.
Dude,
Yeah, because it's for the people that are like far behind.
No,
it's not just for the people that are far
they
behind,
literally-
because if
no,
you're
no, no.
ahead and you still take the tower, you're gonna get like almost twice as much gold from killing the tower. Like, I've already figured out a strat. Dalton and I are gonna level 2 cheese, push a tower, and get me enough gold to get one item, like my full jungle item, first freaking back.
Yeah, what do you
But
think? Like,
the thing-
Ziggs is gonna be more meta now.
The thing is,
You're just
they
happy because you're a
said-
mid lane
they
main.
said one
Screw
of these-
out of here.
They said one of
Still,
these,
it works for bot lane as well.
one of the reasons
Hello,
these
I'm
changes are so
Shitshow.
prominent is for the people who are strong early game to push towers and give the person who's under tower more time to farm, while also giving the person who's being aggressive more gold. I think that's so dumb, because if I'm not mistaken, you get 1,000 gold for taking a tower.
You get a full 1,000 for taking the entire tower. You get 180 for each of the
Yeah.
first 4 shields. However, one
No,
thing.
the shield changed depending on which one you destroy.
Okay.
It starts off at 64 and then ramps up.
Yeah. By the time I noticed that I've taken one, I've already got the second one down. Anyways, so the one thing that they did do to kind of counteract, like, just shoving a tower down, was the tower has a stacking debuff on it, which causes you to deal, like, it gives it, like, I don't know, something crazy, like 100 armor and magic resist, and that every time it stacks. So if you clear out 2 of the shields, you're not going to get the third one, because it has 200 magic resist and 200 armor, so you can't push it down.
that's- Like I
You
was
do
saying, that
have
was
to
for
let but you can let the stacks fall off, because the stacks do fall off, like, surprisingly quickly.
Yeah,
I
and
just-
They need to make it a
another
permanent thing. They need to make it a permanent debuff, not a time debuff.
Plus another
I
thing.
feel like this change is unnecessary, honestly.
I do
plus
too.
Let Tristan speak.
For fuck's sakes. Okay, but also to counteract that, they're adding more bounty, or like bounty weight, or many ways to
they're
get
not.
bounties.
They're not adding anymore, or adding anymore.
No,
they
they
are
are adding
with
bounties.
they
What are you
are
trying to
adding
say?
the basing it off of CS. I got that. They're trying to
No,
base it off
it's
of
not
CS,
only
which is
just for CS.
what else is
it?
it, Tristan? If
How
it's
far
not
ahead are you
CS
from
and
the goal?
kills,
It's
So it's
CS towers. It's kills everything.
okay,
Yeah, it's everything.
that does make it a little nicer, but it just means, like, you know,
It means season 9 is gonna be a clusterfuck.
that, and last thing before we change subjects to something where Jack can actually speak.
Hello.
Hello. The addition, the removal of bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and master 5, and the addition of iron 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tristan,
What doesn't
you will still be wood division.
iron comes after bronze?
That
Iron Age came
pisses
after
me
Bronze Age.
off.
That's so
I was
stupid.
about to say, and Tristan's over
Why
here
do they
like,
have to
no, iron came first. Iron came first. Tristan.
No, it did not came first. No, what I'm saying is iron is a lot lower than bronze.
Tristan, I
Like,
can
by
break a
specify economy wise.
Tristan, I can break a bronze
what?
pipe over my knee. If I try to do that with an iron pipe, I need a new knee. Bronze is weak. Bronze should be last.
No,
I thought iron was actually pretty brittle unless
Iron-
it was
I was about to say
turned
iron.
into steel.
I was about to say iron is extremely brittle, but it's also extremely strong. Like brass will sit there, not brass. Bronze will sit there and bend like in half. Like
I don't
can.
understand why Riot feels the need every season to completely change the rank system.
They
not
actually have
only
not
are
really
they-
touched the rank system in a while.
Yes, they did. Last season they did.
What did they do?
The whole solo duo thing.
Oh, that's right. I
They
forgot
s-
about that.
They separated
I forgot
solo
about that.
duo and flex queue.
They need to put
Which
that
is a
back
big
because that
change.
makes it so difficult. Oh, by the way,
Hold on.
this
They
wasn't
also-
published. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead.
They also this season not only are they adding the whole iron thing, but now your rank is based off of your role.
Yes, I was about to say that. They hadn't really. They had
That's
just recently
so-
published that.
No, they
So, like-
published that months ago.
Okay, well, when I had
It's
looked,
so
it
odd.
was still fairly new. So, to put this into perspective, you can get Challenger on top lane and still be a Iron 4,
Support.
an Iron 4 support.
Yeah, it's so weird. But what I like about that is the fact if you get auto-filled, whatever points
I
You-
do like that. Yeah,
for
if you
that,
get
you
auto
get
filled,
into
you
your
don't
main.
screw yourself over.
you
So
get
if you-
into your main one. I think like if you let's say you're like me, you main top, and
Yeah.
you get autofilled to mid lane.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen because mid lane's most contested. But let's just say it does, and you
Let's
win.
say support because everybody hates support and everybody gets autofilled to support because nobody wants to play support unless
But
you're.
let's say you win as your autofilled role. You get those LP you won into your main account. I think maybe even double. I can't remember.
I don't think it's double, but
You get that
if
into
you
your
win, I was
main
about to
account.
say, if you win an autofill, then it goes into your main. If you select top or mid and you get mid though, it goes into
Yeah,
mid.
it goes into mid.
But
Yeah.
if you select top and mid and get my main role, which is jungle, and you carry the game as jungle, it goes into top or mid,
What I
whichever's
wanna know-
higher.
what I want to know, no, it's whatever your main role is. What I
Oh,
want to
okay.
know, how is that going to affect fill players? People who just solely select fill. Like, all these YouTubers
They might
that
be
do-
getting rid of it. They might be getting rid of the fill option.
I don't think so.
No, they're
'Cause,
not.
like, all
Well,
these mid-
you might
all
have to
these-
declare. They might have it set so you have to declare a main.
But like, let's say all these whatever challenger players who are YouTubers, all these YouTubers that do bronze or now iron to diamond things, they're not going to be able to do that anymore. If like, let's say you select Phil and you go mid and it puts all those points into mid. Next game you get jungle, it puts all those points into jungle. So you'll never get to
Then
what
you'll
you want to do for that.
you'll just have to select, like, for instance, if you're trying to go from bronze to diamond as like Udyr, then you'd have to select top and jungle because those are his two strongest roles. Or if you're going to try to
Still.
get it with Draven, you'll have to select ADC and top or something like
I
that.
know, but I'm talking about
You'll-
these YouTubers who make
I got
content
you.
like that.
I got
Like,
you.
I'm just curious how it's gonna affect that.
So, yeah, I am too. So I think I hear Jack snoring, so we need to change subjects here.
I
Here's a-
found
What?
something interesting.
Hit me with it.
Interesting.
Apparently, Fallout 76 wasn't the first attempt at making a multiplayer Fallout game.
Wait, Fallout's multiplayer now? I didn't know that.
No.
Yeah, Fallout 76 is yes.
Fallout 76 wasn't the first attempt at a multiplayer Fallout game.
What was Fallout New Vegas?
Fallout Online. It was
Wait, that was a
this
game?
was
Before
it was
Bethesda.
going to be.
Oh, before
yeah,
Bethesda. Okay.
Yeah, actually its cancellation ended up with Bethesda receiving the rights to the Fallout franchise.
Gotcha.
But part of the design was going to be that there were going to be player-run towns and other nonsense.
So kind of like the
Yeah, kind of
things you
like
do in Fallout 4.
That was a spike.
From whose end?
Dalton.
Kind of like how in Fallout 4 you make
It's-
civilizations.
Those
Yeah.
are settlements. These
Settlements,
are
yeah.
So
These are player-run towns, kind
That's-
of like
a better example is Ark Survival.
Mm.
Like,
and kind of what Fallout 76 is trying to do.
yeah,
They, like I said,
Everybody's
they just
surviving
it's a
together.
complete game.
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah, I don't know.
Here's a game I personally have been very excited for a long time. Smash Ultimate. Smash
Yo.
Bros. Ultimate. What do
Yo.
y'all think about that?
My cousin is the one who got me started in gaming so many years ago, and man, he's getting the game, and he invited me down to Florida to come just spend like a week playing that game with him.
Let me put it this way. For years, ever since the Smash 4 came out, I had been saying Simon Belmont was going to be in the next Smash game. And
Prove it.
as soon as that trailer came out,
Prove
you
it.
don't understand how hype I was. You can ask my
Yes,
family,
I do.
my brothers,
You were on a call with me. Yes, I do. We
No,
were
no, it
playing
wasn't.
League.
No, it wasn't because I saw it on a YouTuber's feed, so I went and find the original like trailer and watched it. It was great. Another thing, I'm so mad at them. I am so mad at them. At the end of their last direct, they were revealing something for people who pre-ordered, and it was a bunch of Mario characters who were dazed, and I was super excited because I thought it was going to be Geno. I've been wanting Geno in Smash for a long time, as have many others. And they add a freaking piranha plant to the game.
You know who's not in Smash?
Who?
Wah!
Waluigi will never be in Smash.
Waluigi needs to be in Smash Brothers. Put Waluigi in Smash Brothers. Put Waluigi in. I will be a
He is.
Waluigi one trick.
He is in Smash. He's an assist trophy.
That's not the same
That's
thing.
not the
That's
same
not
thing.
the same
Put
thing.
him as a
Still
playable
Smash.
character.
Nah.
Put him as a playable. Why?
Just because we memed Ridley into Smash, we're not memeing Waluigi into Smash.
You don't need to meme him. He's
You don't need to
Mario.
meme it. It's
He's
just a
one of the main
suggestion to put in.
Mario characters.
No, he is a meme. Literally, him being in Smash is a meme.
No.
No,
him being in
he
Smash
is a
a
main
meme.
Mario character. I'm sorry that you were a Sonic kid and never got to experience Mario, but
what are you
Mario.
talking about?
Okay,
Mario-
hold up here. Hold up. Let me get to clapping.
You also have to
Hold
realize,
up.
Waluigi has always been a sports Mario character.
He's still a Mario character. He's still in the games. He's still in the franchise. Put
But
him in
what's
the
the
Smash Brothers
difference
game.
between him and every other Mario character in the game?
What?
They all have games based for him.
Okay.
Luigi's Mansion, Mario, the entire thing. Peach got her own game. The only one who has it is Daisy.
Wario.
WarioWare.
Wario has games.
Oh, he does.
WarioWare.
I'm sorry. I hadn't played any.
It's
Whoops.
no, it's like this. It's like saying, "Oh, we're announcing that Bowsette's gonna be in the game,"
Bowsette
or
needs
it's
to be in the
something
game.
like that.
I'd play the shit out of that game.
but they're gonna remove Wario for it. You want Bowsette for Wario?
They're not going to
What are you
remove
talking
Wario
about?
for it. What are you talking about?
Literally, the point of Smash Ultimate was for every single
No,
character who
It's
has been in
literally
Smash
to
be
add.
together.
No, I mean like it's one of you pricks were saying like, "Oh, it's like he got memed."
Tristan,
he
I
needs to
will
be
send
memed
you
in
Bowsette
Smash."
porn.
Dude,
I
Ridley
will castrate you.
was memed into Smash Ultimate. Ridley was memed into Smash Ultimate.
Okay, let's meme Waluigi in.
Yeah,
They've
let's do
tried.
it.
It didn't work.
Add-
Waluigi was more memed. Waluigi was more
Wait,
memed
wait,
than Ridley.
Wait, we
And he
tried to
didn't make
wait.
it.
We tried to do this internet style. Let's do this social justice warrior style. I'm triggered. I need Waluigi or Wario in my. Did I get it right, Waluigi?
Wario is in the game.
Shut up! My brain's turned off. I need Waluigi in my games. You're being a bigot for not putting my Waluigi in my games.
Anyways, shut up.
That
Who do y'all
is
think are
a-
gonna be? Who do y'all think are gonna be the 5 DLC characters?
Waluigi, Waluigi,
It is.
That was not
Well,
something.
Who do y'all want to be DLC characters? And don't
Well-
say Waluigi or I'm gonna fucking
Waluigi.
castrate you. Cause I already know who I want.
Waluigi.
I want
What the hell was that
Shantae.
impression?
Shantae. I want Shantae. That's the big
Uh,
one. Banjo Kazooie, I kind of want. Gino, I really want. They need to
What?
add Gino.
No, Banjo-Kazooie's not part of it. Like he's not part of the
He
universe
can
at
be.
all.
They
I want-
can be.
I want Mike
Neither
Tyson.
is neither
I
is
want Mike
Rin or
Tyson.
neither is Rin or what's his name?
Marth.
Ken. My
Oh.
bad. Ken or Ryu. Neither are Ken or Ryu, but they're both in the game.
I want Mike
Yeah.
Tyson.
What money?
They do. Hey,
They have Little
they
Mike.
could. They have Little Mike from
I was about
Punch
to say
Out.
they have Little Mac. Can I have Mike Tyson? Come
Probably
on,
not, no.
come on, that would be fun.
That's
Can
not
we
gonna
put,
happen.
dude? Can we put Mike Tyson in like every game? Because I'd be a Mike Tyson one trick in League. I'd actually start playing Overwatch if I could play Mike Tyson. Don't you dare say Doomfist is
can
Mike Tyson.
do it.
Don't you dare say Doomfist is Mike Tyson.
No, I was about to
He's
say,
not.
Dude, do y'all remember when they said Doom Fist was gonna be voiced by Terry Crews?
Nobody did
Yes, yes.
That
I
would
was
have been
hoping.
so amazing.
Dude, you know what would have made it better? They should have made him do.
Nobody from,
They should have
nobody
made him.
from Blizzard actually said that.
They should have. He should have either been voiced by Terry Crews or Mike Tyson or Morgan Freeman. Just
No,
because.
not Mike Tyson. Not Mike Tyson. Not at all.
Hello,
Hold on.
Morgan
I'm gonna
Freeman.
punch you.
I'm gonna punt the shit out of you.
I'm Morgan Freeman, and if you don't get out of the way, I'm going to
I'm
punch
gonna-
the shit out of you until you
I'm gonna fuck you till you
crumple up
love
into
me.
a ball of flesh.
No,
I hate
I'm Morgan Freeman. I'll punch
Tristan,
so
you
hard
sound
you'll
like
turn into
Squidward.
sprinkles.
You sound like Squidward.
They should add Squidward to it then.
No, we
I'll
don't.
punch you so hard that you will phase
Please,
into
please don't add
into
Squid.
another
Okay,
dimension.
please do not add Squidward to Smash Ultimate. We don't need a character that just kills
I'm not
himself.
gonna say. I wasn't gonna say the full thing,
Yes,
but
we
after this, y'all need to watch this if y'all have never seen it. It's so good.
Okay.
SpongeBob, I'm gonna punch you in the
SpongeBob.
leg.
let's
Add Squidward
stop
to
going
Smash
on
Mouth.
tangents.
It's add Squidward.
Add Patrick, please. Add Patrick. No,
The new
this is
Pokemon
Patrick.
movie.
What, Dalton?
The new Pokemon movie. Let's talk about that. Have y'all heard of Detective Pikachu?
Yes.
That looks like a thing.
It looks like it's gonna fail.
Not to me.
It looks like it's gonna be what, Tristan?
It's going to fail.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't either.
I have heard a lot of people really excited for it. It's gonna be interesting to see a live-action Pokemon movie.
Interesting is a way to say it.
No, it's like every video game movie that's ever made has turned out to be a complete failure.
Live action, I agree, but this one looks it's a little different.
It's going to be like Agent 47. It's just going to fail.
I don't know.
Ah.
Pokemon's pretty popular.
Yeah, I know
It
it's
could
pretty.
probably, as far as box office goes, it could write off of the name alone. And as far as actual quality of the movie goes, I think Ryan Reynolds could probably carry it.
What movie is this again? I stepped away for a
The
second.
new
Pikachu.
Detective Pikachu movie. It's a
Oh.
live-action Pokemon movie.
Yeah, I saw something about that. I'm
There's been the
not
only
weighing
thing
in
is,
here.
the thing is, people have been wanting a live-action Pokemon movies for years. There's been so many fake live-action Pokemon movie trailers that have been made, fan-made, really good fan-made ones, and people have been wanting it for a long time, and they're finally doing it. Tristan, I don't think it's gonna fail. It might not be the greatest movie, but I think it's gonna. They're at least gonna make their money back, at least.
I was about to say they're not going to do
Not
this anime.
really.
I mean, let's see how this goes. I'm not going to
Because
make
you
a
also
bet
have
with
to
Tristan,
realize-
but because every time I make a
Also
bet
have
with
to-
Tristan, I
you're saying,
lose.
oh, this is not only a video game movie, but it's also a anime live-action movie.
Well,
Which there's some good anime, not all of them. Like a lot of the Netflix ones are. All the Netflix ones I've seen are awful.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
let's say Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell.
that
I've
one
heard-
was
I've
good.
watched it.
That
I've
one
heard
was good.
pretty good.
That one was good.
but here's the thing, though. Like the one thing that really bothers me about the movie. Why is Pikachu a detective?
Why
Because there's
not?
literally a game called Detective
There's-
Pikachu.
yeah, it's based,
It's based off the game
game.
Detective Pikachu, which is for what? I think the 3DS.
Probably, yeah.
Yo,
Best thing ever heard.
yo, what were you, a Digimon kid?
No, it was a
I was the
I was
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Digimon.
about to say Digimon
I
wasn't
was.
bad.
No, it was a
Digimon,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
digital monsters, Digimon are the champion. Digital monsters, Digimon are the champions.
Okay, so
Sorry.
while we're on the subject of movies, what's everybody's like favorite movies?
Duh. Nightmare Before Christmas. All day, every day.
Oh, that's a good one.
I was about to say, I'm just waiting for the new Godzilla movie to come out.
I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
So confession time. I've never seen Nightmare Before Christmas.
My fucking God. Why am I
You are
friends
fucking
with you?
hilarious.
Never seen
Why
it.
am I friends with you?
I grew up sheltered.
Tim Burton is
Apparently.
dude, Tim Burton is one of the greatest.
Batman Forever.
Damn it.
Does anybody do any of you four actually have that movie, like a hard copy of it?
Yes.
Can
my
I
dad-
borrow it? Because I will watch it. I'm not saying I won't watch
It's
it.
on Oh, you're talking about Nightmare Before Christmas. Ah, I thought you were
Yes.
talking about Batman.
No. Nightmare
I
Before-
don't anymore.
I'll
But
s-
top
Actually, was
three.
it Batman Forever or was it Batman and Robin? I can't remember.
I don't know.
It was Batman Forever.
But top three: Nightmare Before Christmas, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, and Kingsman.
I've heard Kingsman's good.
Okay, hang on. Let's go back to the subject of Pokemon. Speaking
Let's
of
go.
which,
Let's get off
was-
the subject
Yeah,
of
it
Pokemon.
was Batman
Hold
Forever.
on. All right.
No, I was about to say
This is-
let's go Eevee and Pikachu.
What? No,
I haven't seen anything on them, honestly.
I haven't
I've been-
either.
Yeah, because I'm gonna play them myself, so I've been avoiding any spoilers.
Ah,
But I didn't know this. Tim Burton's working on Dumbo.
oh, really?
Yeah, the new Dumbo movie. I didn't
know there was a
that.
new Dumbo movie.
I did. I knew about it. I just didn't know he was working on it.
See, I don't know why
It's a
I brought the
live-action
subject up because
Dumbo
I don't
movie.
watch movies.
Yeah.
Although I am about to go watch a movie after I
I-
finish recording.
I
What are you gonna
used to
watch?
not watch movies, but now I kind of want to watch movies.
You ran out of Netflix shows. By the way, Jack
That's
went to
fair.
an online high school, and he has had a
Shitload of free time.
yeah, like Jack doesn't leave his house often.
Like once
He's
a
a
week.
he's a gremlin.
Jack's not a gremlin. Maybe you are a gremlin, actually.
Yeah, he
Jack,
is one. I don't know what
Jack,
you're talking
go change your name in Discord to Gremlin before I do it.
Can
You
you?
have-
I'm the server host.
I'll host your server.
No, I can't. Go change your name to Gremlin. You're the only one whose name I can't change. I can change Dalton's.
Get
Don't
dicked.
change my fucking name.
I don't want to.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of new movies, the new Dragon Ball movie.
What?
What?
Another one?
Yeah.
But it's yeah. I haven't seen much
How
on it,
many
but
of
I
those are
heard
there now?
stuff on it
5.
forever ago when it was still in like
12.
production, still being made.
Was it more than 5? Okay.
And there's a lot more than 5.
Yeah, I know.
I've heard, isn't it on the something along the lines of him finding Goku fighting the original Saiyan?
No.
I know. I heard
It's actually about
Oh my
Broly.
god.
Broly? They're making another
actually
Broly
are
movie?
15, there are 15 Dragon Ball movies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jesus. How did I not know these existed?
Because you don't watch
there's a lot
Dragon
of
Ball?
them.
Because some of them are old.
That's fair. That's fair, but like Dragon Ball is just so. It's so.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Dragon
That's
Ball
a
and
similar
Naruto?
word. Not not.
Oh my
Naruto as
god!
much.
Please end your life.
Not
Sorry,
really.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Sorry, Naruto.
Even that's wrong, but I'll let it slide.
Sorry,
Talking to a
Naruto.
resident weeaboo, by the way.
Naruto.
Weeb stopped.
Anyone want to go watch Naruto?
TTV, by the way.
You know,
My
hey, by the way,
favorite-
listeners, you want to hear Dalton blow up? You want to know what my favorite TV show is? Teen Titans Go.
You are a disgrace and you should die.
I'm completely
Let's
kidding.
right-click,
I'm
Yeah.
completely kidding. I'm
File.
completely kidding.
Block.
I'm completely kidding. I hate that show with a passion.
You are.
Anyway, speaking of Teen Titans, the new Teen Titans show that's coming out.
Is there
Yeah.
actually?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
It's a live action, yes.
It's live
I'm
action.
pretty sure it's already
Okay, I
out.
was about to say,
If
I
I'm not
swear to
mistaken-
God, it's gonna be like the
No, no.
Teen Titans Go movie. I'm about to punch someone in the face.
It's-
No. They actually like realized that everybody hates that show.
You think?
They need to bring back
Holy
the
shit.
original
It's
OG.
called Titans,
They need the OG Titans.
and it's weird.
Hold on.
I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. Some of their
Hold on.
choices for characters are interesting. Alright. When I first saw it,
There
I was very upset with Beast Boy because whenever they were first releasing pictures, he wasn't green. He was not green. But now that they made him green with special effects or whatever, I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try, but I don't know how I feel about it.
there are about 6 episodes released.
Is there?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Is it a Netflix show?
No, it's on DC Universe.
Oh.
No.
So
I'm gonna go.
I know.
DC's attempt at creating a streaming service
So,
and sucking more money.
Do we want to talk about our favorite comedians and such, or no?
No.
I don't
no.
have too many.
I know
favorite
Dalton has
comedians.
one.
I have quite a few.
Well, okay,
I have maybe
we'll move
like,
on from that then. I was thinking about that because I was watching something from a comedian. So
I have like 2.
I do have a
I really
question.
like.
I do have a question. So Jack,
They're-
go ahead.
I have like 2 comedians that I like, but they're both news comedian types.
Gotcha. So Jack and I met playing Minecraft. Dalton's obsessed with Fortnite. Tristan,
What?
Dalton used to be obsessed with Fortnite.
No, I just played it whenever it was like first out.
Dalton, I didn't see you for a week.
You haven't seen you in months. What are you talking about, fam?
Dalton, we went out for Taco Bell the other day.
Yeah, but you still get my point. You barely do nothing no more.
I don't like moving. But anyways, so Fortnite. That was a big thing. Am I wrong in saying that?
78.3 monthly players as of September 20th.
Okay.
78.3 million?
Yeah,
Thousand?
monthly.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was massive.
It was
I feel like
huge.
it still is huge.
I think
still
it's
big,
fallen
but
off.
Yeah,
it's
it's
slowly falling off.
I was about to say it's on the decline.
They need, I don't know, they need to do, if they want people to come back, they need to do something big. Like, they've been doing...
Like fix their bullet drop mechanics. If they fix their bullet drop
I
mechanics,
found
I'll come back.
I just found a earlier source. Jesus
Source.
Source.
Yes, I found a much more current source. Apparently,
Hey guys, what do you put on your
Fortnite
pizza? Pizza sois?
Pizza source.
Shut up.
Okay.
Anyways, continue, Jack.
Hold on.
He
Let me
forgot his
see.
train of thought. Guarantee it.
Yes, I did. I have to find it now.
Apparently
I fallen off the tracks.
Fortnite has...
What train?
Jack, you said Fortnite has...
It has about 78 million players monthly.
Still, or used when it first blew up?
As of September 20th.
Well, it's November 17th.
That's
It's not that far away.
That's
True.
still pretty. Yeah, it's still
Yeah, but-
massive. The
Still
thing
pretty
is, they need to
close.
do something
And-
big, like with these live events
And
they've been doing.
as of November 8th, PC Games reports that
Dude, turn that game into a top-down 5v5 MOBA.
No,
as of November 8th, PC Games has reported that Fortnite has more concurrent players than every game on Steam combined.
Yep.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
That's
still
huge.
impressive. But Minecraft had
Yeah.
more than that at one point when it first blew up.
Oh, it still does
I was
actually.
about to say Minecraft
not
was
still does,
something
but,
like Minecraft had like what 1 billion monthly players for like a good while.
As of October 3rd, as of October 1st, it has had 1 million monthly.
How many?
the thing,
91 million.
That's insane, man.
the thing about Fortnite, I feel it's gonna have a run for a while, but like every game, it will fall off. It will eventually fall off, but not. I don't think it'll fall off for a good while, maybe another year or two, if even.
Yeah. It's gonna be a
Because
good while.
one of the biggest things about Fortnite that puts it above all its other competitors is it's free. And not only that, it's not very
Ooh.
extensive on your hardware.
I just found another source. PC Games again, as of October 31st, reports that China and Chinese players had boosted the player count by 150 million.
Which game?
Minecraft.
Well,
Let's not get talking about Minecraft because I don't feel like getting raped today, honestly.
oh my gosh. Get out of
does
here,
that have to
Jin.
do with anything?
Get out of here, Jin Bob.
Not all. Most Minecraft YouTubers are pedophiles.
Sunday's not a
Don't at me.
pedophile. Sunday's not a
Don't at
pedophile.
me, fam. You don't know that.
Captain
What do you know he
Sparkle.
does behind your back?
He-
I was about to say
He
I was about to say the statement Captain Sparkles is not a pedophile.
You don't know that.
He probably
I
actually isn't. But when your name is Captain Sparkles,
He might be a little gay, honestly.
I think Jardon is a little
Emphasis
gay.
on, emphasis on little. He's a very short man.
Yeah,
Reminds me of Tyler One, kind of.
I was about to say Tyler 1 is like a really strong hobbit.
Dude, he's like 5 foot something. Hold on.
He's
let me-
like 5'2", I think. He's like tiny, but he's like strong enough to bench press me and Jack bear hugging each other. Like, and that's a lot of weight because me and Jack are not little dudes.
He's
Hello.
5'7" and 185 pounds.
Okay, he's not as short as I thought he was.
He's still pretty goddamn short.
Well, you're 6 foot.
No, I'm not.
I-
I don't know how tall I am, honestly.
Dalton, we're the same.
fine.
You're an inch taller than me. I'm 5'11". Tristan's 5'10". Jack's 5'7".
Hello.
Jack, you're the same height as Tyler 1.
How does it make you
Hello.
feel?
How does it make you feel? Jack
I
has
don't
no.
know that
I was about to say
person.
Jack has no idea.
He
who
has
Tyler
a weird shaped head, honestly.
Dude, I described it to Tristan as think about a jar, but like you can like move the sides around a little bit and then stuff a basketball in it.
Dude, just look at the shape of this skull.
So like,
Oh
yeah.
my lord.
dude, his skull.
What is that?
It's a
is that
basketball.
Let me go- let
It
me
is
go-
a basketball stuffed in a jar.
Hold on. I've got a
Those are
better
some
picture. I
meaty
gotta go
lips.
find it real fast.
Well, I think it's about time that we wrap this up, guys.
What is that
I
strange
found it!
creature?
Hold up. Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Hold on. Let me zoom in on this.
Oh no!
Hold up. I don't know. I'm gonna like.
He
Oh.
even he has a triple chin. He has a triple chin.
What is that?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That that skull is going to. That skull is going to be.
Dude, he looks like a Paul. His top of his head looks like a Paul Revere hat.
His skull is going to be dug up by archaeologists, fucking thousands of years into the future. And they're gonna think that they're gonna think that they found a new species of human.
We must find more of it. Dude.
Before the Neanderthals.
Dude, you know the veins that go through the side of his head? You know, as much as that guy yells, he's fractured his skull with the sheer amount of blood he has, like, thrown through those veins at once. Like, he's probably got skull fractures, like, down from his jaw to his temples.
The article of this Tyler one actually doesn't have a skull.
Dude, his lips are 2 different, like, heights. Oh my god. Can we not make fun of Tyler 1? Because as soon as he finds if he ever finds this, we're dead. Because that man can kill all of us in like a half a second. Dalton, you are a beanpole. But
I ain't
anyways,
scared of him, fam.
so in all seriousness, we do need to wrap this up. I still have stuff I need to do tonight. I'm sure you guys do too. Stop! Stop! Stop posting Tyler 1 pictures, you asshole. Oh my god. I'm gonna close this chat, dude. I'm gonna close this out by myself. These guys are okay, so it's just me. I muted them, so they can just laugh. With that, thank you guys for tuning into the Bio Break podcast, and we will catch you after the next poll.